Yo, hello, it is Evan here. I am going to be giving you my opinion on the top 10 heroes in the game. And, well, sorry, not top 10, top picked heroes in the game. And I think that there's going to be a lot of controversy here with, oh, why do you think this guy's bad? Why do you think this guy's a bad pick? Or why do you think this guy's so good? Remember, this is all opinion based. And I'm getting this information from the website DBLTAP. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'd probably say it really stupid. But let's get right into it. And as you probably guessed, the most played hero in Overwatch is D.Va. Now, D.Va is a great character, I think. Very good tank, definitely a must pick in any game you play. Now, the reason I think D.Va is such a highly picked character is because she's good at basically everything. You can get a lot of MIT with D.Va, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with her. I've played about 2-3 hours of D.Va, and I can say I enjoy the gameplay. It's very smooth, you can get really aggressive with her, and you can have that all, and that will destroy anybody in every way possible. So I think her ult is really good. I think she does really good damage. She has good range. Her shield or whatever that ability is called, I think is very good. I don't think there's anything wrong with D.Va necessarily. I like her skins, I like her intros. I think she's really cool. Really good character. Nothing really wrong with her. So, yeah, that is number 1 of D.Va, and I think that is a well-deserved number 1. And at number 2, this might be a surprise to some people, but Zenyatta is the second most picked character in Overwatch. Now, I do not get this, but hey, I understand it at the same time. I don't understand, and I do understand. But the reason I don't understand is Zenyatta, a lot of times I do not see very good healing come from him. That does not mean he is a horrible healer. I do not say he's the worst healer. I don't see a lot of healing come from him. I think his damage for a healer is great. Definitely well deserved for his damage. I think he has an okay playstyle. I do like Zenyatta. I would like a Zenyatta on my team if I had a Mercy to pair it with. Because I think Zenyatta is pretty average healing. It's nothing crazy. He's not gonna be dropping 10k healing per game, but he's not gonna be dropping nothing. So I would definitely use Zenyatta in depending on the team. I think there are better teams with Zenyatta, and I think there are worse teams with Zenyatta. I think it just really depends on what team he is on, and that is why I think he would use Zenyatta. Again, nothing wrong with Zenyatta. I think he is a good character, but do I think she should be the second most picked character? Not really. He can only heal one person at a time, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know what his other orb does when he puts it on people. I don't know if it stops healing, slows healing. I don't know if it just slowly damages people. I don't know what his second most does. So yeah, that's what I think with Zenyatta. 3, again, another healer. We have Lucio. Now, I love Lucio. I think if you have a good Lucio, he can hold that point forever. He's really good in points. In holding points. I really do enjoy him there. I think he's a great pick to have, and I don't think there's anything wrong with him at all. I think he has a very cool look. I think he has a very cool look to him, and I really like his healing. The way that he is able to just circle heal like that is great. No other healer can really do that, and I love that. And like the only other time you're gonna get that is if they have Life Weaver and he does his ult. There's no other real healer that does zone healing like him. So I think he can get a lot of healing. He can do pretty good damage sometimes. He's really useful on certain maps where there is a lot of ledges, because he can pushes people off with one of his abilities. And his 3-man abilities, I mean, they're good. Amp it up is good. It really does help sometimes. And the sound wave is really what gets people off that map. So I really do think Lucio does deserve number 3. 4th most played character is Winston. This was unexpected to me for one reason and one reason only. I don't think Winston does really good damage, and I don't think his ult is very good. I think Winston is very good with a good team. If you have a really good damage, Winston can be perfect for your team. But he's not. If you don't have a decent damage, Winston is not gonna do much for you. because Winston can't put out a lot of damage. I do like that he zone attacks. He zone attacks people. I think that's really nice. His ult could be better though. It does not do very much damage, but it is good at like crowd controlling. So I do understand like why you would use him on that one. But like I don't see like necessarily the point. Again, Winston I think is a good character depending on your squad. And I don't really think he is worthy of fourth, but I think he should definitely be like on the list. I think he should be a little lower there. But again, I have nothing wrong with Winston. I do like his jump. His shield is really good. If people know how to use his shield, it can be game really. I mean, like yeah, it can be really good if they know how to use his shield. That's all I'm trying to say. Winston be number 3. I think he should be a little bit lower, more to like the number 8 spot. I would personally say, but that is just me though. And number 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, number 5 is Brigitte. I do not get this at all. I know a lot of people enjoy using Brigitte. I think she can do okay damage, nothing really crazy here. I think that she could be definitely buffed. Her shield I don't think is very good. I think it is alright and really isn't very useful unless you have like an Orisa on your squad which doesn't have a shield. Again, there's just a time and place for Brigitte, and most of the time I don't see it. Her little here, let me find what it's called. Her whip shot I think is really good. I do like her whip shot. Her healing, I do not like her healing. I think her healing is very minimum. I do not see a lot of healing come from many Brigittas, but again, I do not play Brigitte or whatever her name is, Bridget. Sorry if I keep mispronouncing it, but I don't like her healing. I think it's very mid, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not a huge fan of the healing. Could definitely use some more healing and more healing packs. I think right now she's only running with like 3 at a time, which honestly I don't like. I think her ultimate could be better, and you know, I just don't like the short range combat, so yeah, I don't get why necessarily Brigitte is even number 5. I mean, that's crazy to me. Healers, I mean, it's Zenyatta, Lucio, and Bridget, and it's like, I don't, I mean, I get why healers are picked a lot, because a lot of people play healer, but Bridget being picked that much, I think, is like a little much for me, you know, and I respect all the Bridget players. She is kind of hard to play. I don't necessarily like her play style, so yeah, but number 5, I think she should be a lot lower. Bare minimum, I think she should be 10, but yeah. Number 6, Mercy. I mean, that doesn't come to like a huge surprise as me, for the main reason that Mercy honestly isn't that fun to play. I don't like playing Mercy because it's Mercy, man. I mean, what do you do with Mercy? You sit around, you heal. That's about it. I do think Mercy now playing with a Mercy is so amazing because you can get healed like nothing. They will put up 20k healing like it's nothing, and I love Mercies because of that. But playing as a Mercy, I don't enjoy. Having a Mercy on my squad, oh, best thing ever. I love playing as Mercy, especially coming from a guy who plays tank a lot. Oh my god. Love having a Mercy. They're useful. Their ult is really good. Their healing is absolutely great. A Mercy with a Mercy on your squad, you can like not die the entire time if she plays really good. Now, what else is about her? I like her resurrection. That's also really good. I mean, it's great. I like the Guardian Angel. I think all of her abilities, like, none of them are bad. I think her resurrect is really, really good. All around, though, I think there's nothing necessarily wrong with Mercy. But I think they need to, like, make her play style a lot more fun. Because it's not very fun to play, and that's why it's probably a number 6 here. Because people are getting, like, told to play Mercy, or they're just naturally good with her. But it's not fun, so no one wants to play Mercy. You know, and I get it. It's Mercy, but yeah, I think number 6 is a well-deserving spot for Mercy. Nothing I see wrong. Orisa, I think Orisa at number 7 is pretty decent. I think she should be higher than Winston, but you know, to each their own again. I think Orissa's abilities are very good. Her having that spear is so absolutely amazing. Especially when they have a Moira or like a Sigma on their squad, you absolutely destroys people. And Fortify, I think that's really good for if you're on like one of those maps with an edge and you can get knocked off easy. Fortify is great. The Lucios can't get you off then. Javelin spin, I like that javelin spin. I like that she can push people back and absorb melee attacks and projectiles. I think it's crazy good. Sorry, I think it's crazy good. And I don't think there's anything really wrong with Orisa. I think a good balance that they did was make it so she has a limit on her gun, because Orisa can get absolute damage. I mean, really good damage. And I don't like her ult too much. I think her ult is good in a way if it's paired up well. If she can really get in there, like let's say this. Picture this, right? If you have a Lucio, a Junkrat, and an Orisa all ulting at the same time, so Lucio ults, so Orisa can jump in there and use her ult and get everyone in a circle, and then Junkrat jumps in and uses his thing. It's great. It's perfect. It's a match made in heaven, right? I think Orisa can go on any team and just be set. Doesn't matter if you have a good healer, doesn't matter if you have a bad healer. I think you are relatively set with Orisa. So I think her being at number, what was it, 7? 7 I think is very good, and I do like that. But I think it should be higher though. Higher than Winston at the very least. I just don't get the Winston, but hey, y'all are picking him, so whatever. Tracer is at number 8, and I like Tracer. I think she has a good play style. She's not fun to play against, though. Oh my god, I hate playing against a Tracer, because you can never kill them. They run away before you can even do anything. I think her recall has to be nerfed a little, man. I think it's just too much. I can't. They're impossible to kill. Like, if you get into a good Tracer, oh my, you can't kill it. It'll just jump around all the time, and then boom, it'll recall, get full health, and then just do it over again. I think they are fun to play as. They have a fun play style. Have a hard play style, first off. I think it's good that they're challenging, but they are not fun to go against. Really, I think her ult is a little. I think her ult honestly evens it out a little. Her ult isn't very good unless she can hit it on like if she ults solo on a tank, it's not gonna kill the tank probably. Like, it's gonna kill healers. It's meant to kill healers. So yeah, here being at number 7, she's a very popular character. I had to do this because I said number 7 and she is number 8. And at number 9, it is Reinhardt. I do get Reinhardt being at number 9. He's very useful depending on what your damage is. He's very good depending on what your damage is. He puts out the most MIT out of any other tank. Let's get that off the board. He's going to put back the most MIT. I like his charge, I like his fire strike, and I really like his earth shatter. I think he's probably one of the most balanced characters in this game. Now, I do like a lot of things about him. One thing, though, I could say is that his fire strikes could be a little better. For the main reason that I think he doesn't do much, right? He doesn't have any long-range attack. I feel like his fire strike should be able to go through shields, right? I think that would just make it a little better. I do like his hammer. I think it should do a little more damage. But other than that, I think there's nothing really wrong with Reinhardt. He's good to play against. He gets so much MIT. There's nothing wrong with him, so I think Reinhardt there is a well-deserved. Number 10, our final one. No attacks on this, which I think is crazy. All tanks and healers. Zarya. Zarya, I understand being at 10. Puts out crazy damage. Absolutely crazy damage. But other than that, health, once she has no more shields, she gets shredded pretty quick. And then also, she doesn't, most of the time, I don't see Zarya as helping people a lot. I do play Zarya every now and then, only in quick match though, because I don't want to bring my team down with me playing Zarya, right? Because she doesn't have really that good of a shield ability. I do, like, you can put up crazy averages with Zarya. I average about 9k with Zarya, in quick match alone. But my MIT, it's always going to be lacking. It's always like 6k from out an entire game. And she really does just need a better shield. Now, I think she is perfectly balanced where she's at, but I don't see her being very good in ranked play. Her also range is not very good, but I do like that she can shoot through shields. And that she can, like, basically absorb everything. Now, I think her ultimate is very good if you have good team communication and can really just win you a game last second. But that is if you have good team communication and you have a big damage ult. Someone else with a big damage ult. If you don't have someone with a big damage ult, I think there's no real reason to play Zarya. If you don't have, like, good damage guys, there's no real reason to play Zarya. So, like her, my mistake. Her being put up with a, I don't know, a Junkrat and a Reaper, I think that's good, because they have very good ults that are absolutely perfect with Zarya's ult. But yeah, that was our top 10 for, top 10 most picked characters. I gave my opinion on it. I'd love to hear yours, and I think that was, like, a pretty good top 10. There were some weird ones that I thought in there, but hey, at the end of the day, it's not my decision on who plays what. Play what you want. I just gave you my opinion on them, told you who I thought deserves it, and yeah, have a good day.